Sweet memories. Sweet, sweet memories. I'm posting this so I can remember it. I'm gonna create a new series called Kaze. Kaze was born in the world with there are tensions between people who have powers and who don't have superpowers. I'm gonna start posting Kaze sections so I can remember them. I mean, it's not gonna be an official release until I actually get a real artist. I have an artist, but this motherfucker lazy as hell. This nigga lazy. Anyway, Kaze's lived his whole life. It's been a separation between people who have powers and those who don't. And the government keeps them separated. He lived his whole life realizing that the other people that have powers, they are always at war. But he got to live in peace. He didn't even know that he had powers. Throughout the whole story, he lived his whole life until he died. His son believed that they were powerless until his father died. When his father died, everyone took care of them. They respected Kaze. They respected him. They actually thought that he was just powerless until he came back to life. And when he came back to life, he realized that was his power. Reincarnation. But it goes a step deeper. Whoever kills him, he maintains the memories of anyone who killed them. Not their superpowers, but their memories. And now, he's lived so long that he has a wealth of knowledge. He can fix cars. He can do plumbing. He can be an electrician. Because these people that killed him had talents. Not powers, but talents. He has an overwhelming wealth of knowledge. And when he came back to life multiple times, his son didn't even recognize him. And now, the people that's been taking care of his son turned into a gang. And he still lives in the district where everyone else does not have powers. Because everyone else on the other side of town, they're at war. And no one knows that he's not even supposed to be there because he has powers. His son has powers, but he doesn't know what his power is. He never found out that he has superpowers. His power was survival. He could naturally survive any conflict. His mind would sit there and trigger, and he would go into an instinctive state where he automatically knows what to do to survive because he's been surviving this whole time without his father. And that is what triggered his powers. That's it. No matter what happens, he can survive. He's not gonna die. No matter what. The only problem is his son doesn't recognize him. He's there, watching over his son. And here's the issue. When his son realized that he was not his father, he just snapped. And he went into berserk mode because his father has been dead so long. And he says, "Keep my father's name out of your mouth." He did not believe that that was his dad. Now, he continues watching over his son, even though his son still does not believe it. He believes that it's all a lie. And that's the beginning of the story. Kaze was already suicidal. He had already had suicidal thoughts. His son, the Harden, he just didn't believe because he believed he lost both his parents. His mother did not have powers at all. She had no power. And that was a story. That's why they lived in the other district. Because she did not have powers. That was why there was a separation between these two classes. And that is why the government protected those that did not have powers and separated them. You can call it segregation, but it was just probability. The chances that those who had no power at all would be at risk. And those that did have power, they were always at war. They were not soldiers. They were just always at conflict, trying to see who was the strongest. And that's it. And now it's a father versus his son. His son's power is to always survive, no matter what. His natural instincts kick in and he survives. And if he kills his father, his father becomes him. His power of reincarnation transfers to his soul.